Hi, I'm Tom Benson, golf instructor at Cleary Lake.
I'm Drake Hellcat. I'm the golf coordinator at Clear Lake.
And this is the informational meeting for the Birdie 1, Birdie 2, and Birdie Elite Lesson.
And Par.
What we're going to do about the lesson. So there's going to be a separate video for the play day. This is about the lessons. So what we have is a list of questions here. We're going to try to answer these questions, and we'll see how far we get there. We may add some more stuff on the end. So the first question I'm going to ask Drake is, how do the students get their shirts for their lesson, and how do they turn in their forms?
Alright, so the first thing is to get their shirt is we will have them behind the counter here at the visitor center. We will have a list of all the people in the lesson, and we'll just mark off when they come and get their shirt. For the forms, if you haven't gotten them already after you signed up, we will have forms there for you to fill out. But if you've already filled them out, you can just turn them behind the counter to any of the staff and they'll know what to do with them.
Excellent. I think that answers the first question. Next question. When should I get my shirt if I'm a student, Drake?
You should get your shirt before lessons start. So anytime before your first day of lessons, you should come in and pick up your shirt.
Please have shirts picked up by June 10th.
Here's the next question. What if my child's shirt doesn't fit?
Alright, we've had a lot of problems with this in the past, but all we have is what we have ordered based on your selection. We might have a few extras, so we'll do our best to fill your need, but what you ordered is what you get. So
once everybody picks up their shirts, if there's any left over, we'll see as the kids are in their classes or at the play days if we can get them a shirt that fits them. It's not imperative that they wear their shirt every day. So that's the deal with the shirts. So now here's the question. Now for the lessons, a lot of people, well, one thing to know is, where do I go if I'm a student? How do I meet my instructor? Where do we do that?
You will come right in this room that we're in right now,
which is called the Park View room.
You'll just come in there, the instructor will be in there with the attendance sheet and name tags for you, and you just go in, check in with them, and just sit and wait until the lesson starts with your instructor.
Next question I have is, when I show up for my first lesson, I'm all ready to go, what do I do with my golf clubs? Do I bring them inside?
You do not bring your golf clubs inside. That'd be a lot of golf clubs if every kid brought their golf clubs inside.
So what we want to do is leave them outside the front door. There's an overhang there, and a big cubby hole, and we set them out there, and we come inside, get our name tags, all that stuff. So here we are. This is the walk up to the lessons. So one day you're going to play on the golf course. We've already done videos for the play day. Now this is the walk up for what we do for the lesson day. And what we're going to do here, this time we're going to go inside the building, and I'm going to show you one important thing to do when you come up for your lesson. We're going to come up the sidewalk here. This again is our visitor center. This is where we're going to go. And the idea here is to not bring your clubs inside the building, because if we got 16 kids doing a lesson with all their clubs inside, it becomes a great big mess. So what we try to do is confine the mess to the outdoors. So we're going to set our clubs right here underneath this alcove or on the sidewalk here, and then we're going to go into the visitor center. When we get into the visitor center, there is a room straight ahead called the fireplace room, and next to that is the park view room. They break out into one big room, so sometimes these rooms are used for different groups, but this is where we're going to come in and see our instructor. Some of you might have McKay as your instructor, and what we're going to find here is our instructor, and this is where we're going to go when we come for our lesson, and McKay is going to take us the rest of the way.
Okay, so what you guys want to do when you come in from outside is check in with your instructor, grab a name tag, and then sit patiently and quietly and wait for your instructor to tell you what we're going to do today and when you guys can head on outside.
Okay, I think I can do that. Okay, perfect. Next question. What should I wear?
You should definitely wear the shirt that you get with your lesson so we know which league you are in. And then just dress for the weather. So if it's really hot out, shorts, bring a hat, wear sunscreen definitely. And if it is cold and rainy, definitely bring rain gear, sweatshirt, anything like that.
So we can talk about the rain policy here. If we get a rainy day, we have things in the building that kids can do for the most part. We really do not like to cancel lessons. So our rain policy is we come here and we do stuff indoors. And that, I believe that's correct?
Yep,
That's okay?
That's correct.
All right.
We've never canceled a lesson before.
We have not canceled any lessons. So another thing about what should I wear? Do not, please, do not wear flip-flops or those Crocs that kids like these days. If you wear them, that's fine, but don't hit golf shots in those because your feet slip all over the place. So wear shoes that are athletic shoes. If you have golf shoes, wear golf shoes. Sneakers are fine. Flip-flops, sandals, Crocs are not conducive to making good golf swings. All right, so our next question is, what if it's really hot? What do I do?
You should definitely bring a water bottle. That is the number one most important thing you should do. We will probably also have Gatorade tubs outside for our kids to get glasses of water. We'll also take a lot of breaks, come inside, cool off. We have a water fountain here. Also eat breakfast. That is very important too.
So that should be about the info that we have for the lessons for the Birdie 1, Birdie 2, and Birdie Elite lessons.
And Par.
See you this summer.